Every Monday here on the news, we help you with a simple idea for a family dinner. Our colleague Anne-Marie Tiernan is with Chef Suzanne Rockwell today to show us a dish that you can make in just 13 minutes.
Hey there, today we are doing something a little extra with the pasta you may have around. Tortellini. I happen to have some ravioli. Chef Suzanne is here today. We're making a Parmesan spinach cream sauce. Tell us about this, Chef Suzanne.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little olive oil in your skillet, and we're going to bring that up to temperature. And then you're going to add we're using fresh tomatoes and purple onion, but if you did not happen to have a fresh tomato, you could use canned. You're going to saute this for about 2 minutes until your onions get translucent, and then you're going to add a little garlic, which you know I love, a little salt and pepper, and let it come up to heat a little bit more. And then this is when you're going to add your cream. And if you're adverse to cream sauces, this is where you could add a vegetable stock or a chicken stock to not have the dairy in there. And then you're going to just add your fresh spinach. And I'm not even going to chop it. I'm just going to add it in there because it looks like a lot now. But as it cooks down, it's going to add some more vitamins and nutrients, and it's going to be just really nice.
Well, now I noticed there with the garlic, is that a garlic salt? Because I use the garlic that's in the jar that I keep in the refrigerator. What do you recommend?
If you're going to use, you can use that, the little jar that's in the refrigerator that's already diced. It's a time saver. If you didn't have the fresh garlic, you could use a garlic powder. I wouldn't use a garlic salt because the salt's going to make it a little too salty. So I would just use a garlic powder instead of a garlic salt as a substitute for the fresh garlic.
Right, and another healthy modification is if you want to use the cream, maybe have it with some broth.
Exactly.
You know, to get a little bit of that. Okay, right. Now we're putting the Parmesan in.
A little bit of Parmesan. And this is where I tell people, this is the one place that you don't want to scrimp on use a nice, good quality Parmesan because it's going to give you that taste. If you notice, we haven't added any salt yet, because sometimes the Parmesans, like a feta, might have a salt, back taste to it. So I would just wait and season to taste once you get it all blended together. And you can see how the spinach is starting to wilt down a little bit.
How long would you say this takes?
About 6 minutes.
About 6 minutes. She's got to time it out because we got to get these meals together in 13 minutes because we are busy. So here's a shortcut. Of course, you can use canned tomatoes. And again, we already talked about using just the pasta that is your favorite. She used this really colorful tortellini, which looks really great there. Here's our finished dish. Here's the recipe, and we have it posted for you online at WTHR.com. Chef Suzanne, still busy cooking over here. Always a pleasure.
I love coming to your kitchen.
Oh, I love having you in my kitchen. That's our 13-minute meal for today. Back to you.
Again, we do have this Hot Topics section set up, and this is where you'll find all the recipes that Chef Suzanne brings us every Monday here on the news, again on WTHR.com.